Hello, hello, successful soul. I'd love for you to ask yourself a fun but important question. Do you like going fast? I love going fast. In fact, I'm kind of obsessed with going fast. You see, as a woman who lost her father at a young age, I really understand the importance of time. Time is the most important gift that we have in life, and it's the most valuable asset that we have in business. And life, it's a gift. I really believe that we don't have to do any of this. We get to do this. It's a privilege. So I decided to really be the one who gets it done and sees it through. I always say you can make more money, you can't make more time. And it's so true. So I've decided it's a choice. I've decided to show up and be vulnerable and be willing to do what others aren't willing to do. And truly, I believe that's why I get to live a life that other people don't get to live. I'm not alone. Anybody can do that. It's a choice. You see, if you're somebody who has an online business and you want to make a huge impact, if you want to be somebody who really is a almost considered a celebrity, an influencer, you need to realize that means you have to be a thought leader. In order to be a leader, you have to have followers. So how do you get followers, right? How do we do that? You have to present yourself every single day. And you have to create content that really captures the attention and serves others. You have to be comfortable getting uncomfortable, right? That's where all growth happens. But you also have to be comfortable engineering your celebrity. You have to show how knowledgeable you are. You have to show up authentically all of the time, not just some of the time, all of the time. And most importantly, you have to earn the trust of others. Trust is everything. You must show that you are the expert, that you're the solution, and be there to serve and lead by example. And in order to earn trust, how do you do this? You have to be consistent. Consistency and repetition is the key to your success. Now, consistency happens when you realize that you're not just the CEO of your business, but you really are the CEO of your life. Why? Because this takes self responsibility, it takes self discipline, it takes self integrity, and of course, self accountability as well. All of these things are going to lead to success as a CEO of a business and as a CEO of your life. See, it's understanding that, again, everything in life is a choice and everything in life is an investment. And your job as the CEO of your life is to always find the biggest return, right? That's what we're doing when we invest. We're looking for a return. So if you ask me, the best way to know that you're getting the biggest return isn't just through strategies and systems. That's not how it works. Because yes, what you do matters, but that's not the most important thing. It's who you are when you are doing the things. Say that with me. It's not what you do that matters, it's who you are when you're doing it. And that is why I am an expert at the energetics of success. So, just over a year ago, some of you know my story, but I was fired from my corporate position, my executive corporate position. I was the senior sales manager for a very successful online business consultant. Yeah, I was bummed. I was pissed. I was hurt. It wasn't fun. But I decided, that everything's happening for me, by me, that nothing's truly happening to me. And so I decided to show up differently. And I worked, and decided that I'm going to have my own company. Literally no clients, no program, no testimonials, no real experience of being an entrepreneur like that. It didn't matter because I decided. And I know, as a metaphysical woman, I went to the College of Metaphysical Studies, I know the energetics of success. And so, just by taking aligned action, within my 4th month, I became a 6-figure company. In my 6th month, a multi 6-figure company. And starting in my 8th month, I started having $70,000 cash months. I did this all with just one employee, and that didn't start until halfway through the year. Over 10,000 listens we now have on our podcast that we created this year. Thank you for everyone listening here. I appreciate it. We now have over 10,000 people following us on our business page. We have over 4,500 women in our Facebook group. I've had 47 amazing, successful souls go through our coaching programs in the Spiritual Success Experience. I've had hundreds of women attend our master classes, our paid master classes, and we've had thousands of women come to our complimentary workshops. It all happened in a year. So if you're brand new to my world, and this is one of your first podcasts that you're listening to, I want to make sure, again, I formally introduce myself. Hey there. I'm Cynthia Stant. I'm CEO of my company, Cynthia Stant. I'm a host of this podcast, Spiritual Success, and I'm the founder of the Spiritual Success Experience, where I work with very successful entrepreneur and executive women to learn the energetics of success and embody the highest version of themselves, which I refer to as their inner feminine beast. Your inner feminine beast is a version of you that has the courage, the power, the strength, and the clarity to get it done and to see it through. So today on this episode, I wanted to discuss the energetics of success and how to hyperspeed your results by taking aligned action and understanding what is happening behind the scenes. So let's first dive deep into understanding the different energetic realms. Wait, success in business and we're talking realms? Why, yes, we are. So we have the physical realm, which is what you see every single day. There's the mental realm, which rises above that. And then even above that is the spiritual realm. Okay, so we know the physical. What's important to understand about the physical when it comes to manifestation, every single thing that you want is going to come to the physical, but it's the last phase. So if you look at what's in the physical, you have to realize it's not actually who you are, it's who you were. Everything in the physical is a representation of who you were, because what you're experiencing is because of your past actions, thoughts, and feelings. All the things that you did in the past got you to where you're at now. So your physical isn't actually who you are, it's who you were. So let's shoot all the way up. Let's go to the very top. The very top is the spiritual. The spiritual realm is all about potentiality. It's the sea of possibilities. All things exist up here. Remember, it was Einstein who taught us that nothing's created, nothing's destroyed. So everything you want doesn't have to be created. It just needs to be aligned with. So when you have a disciplined spiritual practice and you can tap into the spiritual realm frequently, then what happens is you're going to have these thoughts come into your mind. If you can dream it, you can do it. That's what Disney says. Picasso says, if you can imagine, it's real. But of course, Bob Proctor, who just recently passed away, and my goodness, it's created such an impact in the world, said, if you can hold it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. It's so true. So when something comes into your mind, your job is to protect it. It's not to, feed the doubt. It's to feed your inner feminine beast. Feed your inner feminine beast, starve your doubt. And so we need to realize if something comes into our mind, we should get excited because it's already in the second phase of manifestation. Through aligned action is now where you're going to have it come into the physical. So what does it mean to take aligned action? You see, it's all about the end results. It's all about the end result. Think about the version of you that already is experiencing the life that you want. Are you acting like her now? In order for you to experience that life, again, it's not looking at physical as evidence. You have to play in the higher realms. You have to think like her, you have to feel like her, and you have to act like her now. So it's about having aligned thoughts with aligned feelings, with aligned actions. This is how you get aligned results. And people often ask, why is it aligned, aligned, aligned? Can't it just be thoughts, feelings, and actions get you results? No, because guess what? Poverty is a result. Sickness is a result. Not having success in business, that's a result. So if you want to have success in business, in growing a following, you have to be the woman who has followers now. You have to act like her, show up like her. You have to be her, dress like her, invest like her, present like her, be consistent like her. And when you take action like she does, you'll get to live the life that she does now. And it can happen fast. So it's all about making sure that you understand the energetics of success. Understand that it's all about alignment. It's all a choice. It's all a decision. Think of it like this. It's like a radio station. If you go into your car and you turn on the radio, you can go into a certain station where you just love everything. You love the host, you love the music. Oh my gosh, they always play your jams. Like the hosts feel like your best friends. You just know them. You even love the freaking commercials because the commercials, they feel like they know exactly what you want to buy. You're like, how do they know? When you are on this station, which again is a frequency, it's a radio wave, something you cannot see, but you know that it's there. When you tune in and tap in and remain consistently on this frequency, all of the things that you desire are now being able to be experienced in your world, your reality. But if you change and adjust that frequency, you go to a different station where you don't like anything. And I always pick on country because I like country. So I feel safe doing that. But let's say it's a country station and you don't like country. If all of a sudden now you are hearing music, ding, 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 they're singing about bourbon, they're talking about pickup trucks, they are talking about, advertising to you the upcoming rodeo in town. You're like, what? I have nothing to do with this. The host, you don't even understand their jokes or their accent. And you're like, I don't want to be on the station. Well, what are you going to do about it? It's up to you to change the station, to change the frequency. You have to go and align. See, now when you're on this new radio station, does the station that you love no longer exist? But of course it does. If you want to go back to where you receive everything that you love, you just have to change the frequency. Now, obviously, there's a distance between this frequency and this one, where there's going to be a period of static. And once you get to your station, it's not just by tapping into it once. You have to remain there frequently because otherwise it's going to sound like this, right? You have to remain there frequently. So again, this is what I do. I help women to be consistent in aligning with the highest version of their self in order to manifest, create an amazing impact that truly leaves a legacy and allows them to live the life that they've always wanted to live. You can do this. You will do this. You are doing this. In fact, in my mind, it's already done. Acknowledge it, embrace it, see it through.